hear these youngins by the slang that I bid first, and I can't even get no credit for it. That shit hurt. Yeah, we been nerds, not the type to use big words. Still down to throw you if you throwing the fist first. Fail face, but every now and then I don't get curved. Still end up broken hearted, that we get what we deserve. Freaks show they staring and don't ask for no pictures, cause I'm a giant man like I'm Fishburne. Maybe cause I'm hotter than the grease with a fish burn. We're slacking now, I'm putting in that work like an intern. I probably won't gain lots, like trading in your system to GameStop. Don't really rap about what I ain't got. Been me since back when I could fit in the tank top. You think I'm ever changing? I think not. Hit the taco truck and I can show you the flame spots. They only taking cash and now I'm making the bank stop. Think cock, don't say a word, just open that safe lock. Now I'm playing the ATM broken, the rank wide. Raindrops falling on my head. I hate cops, ain't talking to the feds. Zombie mode on a rocky road, walking like I'm dead. Need to pick me up, that I will eat the chocolate with the bread. Still trash, just now me in my pockets getting fed. That's real rap, now I can pay for guac without a sweat. You feel that? Playlist full of indie and drill trap. Problems, I got 99 on me, I'm Lil Sap. But fucking never cried over spilled paps. Never crying over who spilled that. Young medicine man, and I'm looking to peel caps. Yeah. Put on the beat and I will snap. Put on the beat, I'ma kill that.
What's up?
Oh, I got the headphones are on the thing. So amateur. Hey, I just
Amateur, man.
I just been listening to Corbin and crying, fool. Damn, you got gunshots?
I got gunshots, fool.
Sick. Oh shit! Booyakasha! Damn. Wow, he really did buttons. Like so many, they wanted buttons so bad for so long. Like we gave them buttons. And they wanted buttons. And I always thought that it was deep. I'm like, yeah, it's probably pretty easy, but
It is, and I'm honestly disappointed because I've had this fucking thing for a long time, and I didn't realize how easy it was until I was like, let me just sit down one day and.
Homie, we had one of the guys on the show for a long time was an actual producer with multi. It's like we had Itchy was around. He has like 10 of those. We could have had buttons for sure. We just sucked. It was always like.
You guys went through phases of buttons sometimes.
Yeah, we'd have buttons from time to time, but it was always like we were doing it the hardest way possible, like the dumbest way possible. I remember recording like the 2-hour-long podcast and then having to import them into the computer and then export them and then upload them to YouTube.
Oh yeah, no,
bro,
fuck that shit.
Fucking like 12 hours of fucking just letting the internet do it, the computer just do its thing. You just like press a button and then sometimes you come back and be like, fuck.
Yeah,
start over.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's tight. When I was in college, it was way worse because I went to school for fucking video editing, and like when we would work on long projects and like shit was just slower back. It was like 2008 when I graduated, so you would have like your fucking shit, exporting for 12 hours, and you would like come back every like 3 hours and check on it and be like, oh fuck, it's still going, all right, cool. And then like sometimes fucking you'd get all the way to the end and then the shit would fucking die on you, and it's pretty heartbreaking scenario. So I remember like once we started just uploading straight to the internet and how easy that was, and just being able to go home after a show and be like, oh, it's already on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a feeling. What a feeling.
Yeah, no, I'm spoiled sometimes. I mean, now the trick is just fucking having all the right shit to make it run smoothly while it's live. But it's
or it's like there's too many things going at once all the time. There's always like one fucking thing too many.
Yeah.
And it's hey, I'm impressed, bruh. You got buttons. It's a functioning situation. I can hear myself clearly through the headphones. Yeah, it's good stuff.
And I think it like fucking I don't know. No, yeah, see fucking I don't know. They see it. it's not even really that bad on their part. Fucking how like whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, that's the point. That's
Are you
the
having
point.
an emotional thing
I'm
about
having
a
an
lag
emotional
situation?
thing. Okay, no, I'm joking. But yeah, what's up, everybody? How you guys fucking doing? It's fucking. We're here. We're live. Fucking. We're doing the fucking thing.
Still got this
Got the
belt.
fucking.
Still got this
We
belt.
still got the belt.
Homie, we ain't giving this shit to nobody.
I told them all fucking in the group that I'm gonna shot put that motherfucker off the fucking Bay Bridge if they don't bring fucking people to the goddamn events or like make sure people are gonna be on the fucking Patreon. Cause goddamn it, like what the fuck?
Let's just not give it to anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody wants to be champ, but like
they don't want to. They want to be the champ, but they don't want to see the champ. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
When they look in the mirror, because look at me right now. Yeah. No, we're not giving this to anybody. We're just gonna keep that.
It's too good.
What's up?
It's too good. What's up, everybody? What's up?
Oh
yeah,
man.
I mean, I don't even really have too many fucking things to report. We do got some events fucking on the horizon. We've been talking about. I don't have the fucking pictures loaded up because I'm an amateur. But
you got 2 battles coming up. You got one in February and one in March.
But they're back-to-back weekends, actually.
Yeah, it's February 26th and March 5th.
Yeah, so there's 3 battles on February 26th, and then there's 6 battles the following weekend.
Shouts out to Be Nasty. They're going down at Be Nasty's spot.
Exactly.
He's here. He's in there.
Yeah, no, the fucking place called, I mean, they're going to be calling it The Factory. It's in Pittsburgh.
I like it.
Right off the freeway.
Pittsburgh.
Fucking
Love fucking Pittsburgh. Someone was like, there's a Pittsburgh in California? Hell yeah, there's a Pittsburgh in California.
So, because it's technically it's the same, but it's different because there's just no H. But like,
did you go with me when I did that?
Yeah.
Was it Mario Hodges comedy show?
Or maybe not that, but I've been
Oh
there
no, it
with
was
you
that we
to
did the 925.
Yeah, because I've been there back there myself a couple
Hell
times
yeah,
too.
boy! Yeah, I love that place, man. That's a big beautiful venue. I always be like, whenever I remember doing comedy there and being like, oh, I shouldn't be on this stage. This is ridiculous. It's too big of a stage, too big of an audience. And then there was like, when the 925 awards won, there was some. Oh, look at Avocado randomly comes through with it. You son of a gun.
God damn it, Avo.
You son of a gun.
I've already bought all of your merch.
Oh, you son of a gun. Dude, I need to get a new Ruin Your Day sweater. I don't treat anything with respect, like any articles of clothing or whatever. Like cool shit. Like people will give me cool shit or I'll buy cool shit and I'll just be like the next day like shoveling dirt in that fucking same cool shit. And I'm sure like my fucking Ruin Your Day sweater is like looks like it belonged to a 12-year-old and shit. You know what I mean? There's like snot fucking stains on it, and it's like got a little half rip here, and like the shits are all chewed on. Like I chewed on the fucking things.
No, I only pull out mine for special occasions. That shit's soft.
That's what I see. Like everybody,
that shit's soft. I
would see everybody else's Ruin Your Day sweaters looking hella sharp, and then I look at mine, and I'm like, oh, mine's dingy as fuck, bro. It's because it's been washed 300 times because I wear the fuck out of that shit. Same thing with the Cadillac Ron shirt, the one that what was that fucking it's killing me that I can't remember. It was the company that used to sponsor all of our events.
Battleborn?
No, not Battleborn.
Oh, BCO.
BCO.
Yeah. I still have the hat from BCO.
BCO, where did you go?
Moved to Texas and then just
motherfuckers is just like, oh well, this isn't lucrative at all. But dude, I rocked the fuck out of my Cadillac Ron BCO shirt to the degree that it looks like it looks like a metal shirt that I bought at a concert when I was 16 years old. Like I'm like I've shoveled dirt in that shit sometimes because I feel like if if you're gonna wear some shit, just wear it. You know.
See, that's actually why if I go, because I like getting merch if I go see a show from a band or whatever the fuck, and I've learned now I don't get the shirts anymore. I get like the posters or I get whatever extra shit
because you'll fuck up the shirt.
Yeah.
White shirt, pit stains, homie. What's good? What's good, pit stains?
I don't think I've ever actually had a problem with pit stains, to be honest.
I don't think so. Not since I used to skateboard a lot, but I'd be fucking white shirts up still, like just by orange sauce living, just being out there, being alive. The dogs fuck up all my clothes. Like they get fucking blood and poop and fucking pee and scratch my shit up, and a lot of disrespect comes from dogs. They got no respect for the gear.
No,
I step on shit every day. Like I have like there's always at least one pair of shoes that's just like chilling by the back door because I just stepped in shit, and then and then like
you just gotta swap.
but yeah, and I just swap it out. I just walk in the house like with my socks and get a new pair of shoes, and then like eventually when I hose down the whole backyard, I'm just holding up a fucking a Jordan, just fucking. Nice shoes, homie. Nice shoes. Shoes I won.
We wearing Jordans and shit.
Shoes people gave me at boutiques for doing fucking rap stuff, and then I'm like, in the backyard, fucking like returfing shit with like
we're using
with my
these.
dunks on.
We're using these.
Homie, these are comfy. Yeah, I have a white and blue pair of Air Forces that are just like these are my garbage shoes now. You know, like
Fair enough.
I don't. Yeah, I definitely have to like. There's a point in time where like every year where I'm like, all right, I gotta not fuck these shoes up or these pants up, because if I have to go somewhere, like I have to have at least one pair of shits that I could wear that. And now I don't really have to do that. Like it used to be for comedy.
Yeah.
To do comedy shows, I would be like, I need to have like at least one pair of shits that doesn't have like a hole near the dick. You know what I mean? For the sweats or whatever, or like all my fucking tracksuits and shit. And then my shoes, like I used to skateboard in every single fucking pair of shoes I would have. So it wouldn't matter.
Oh
like,
yeah, you'd fuck your shit.
just
up.
have an ollie hole, just like no matter what. Because then I'd catch myself out with my non-skating shoes, and I'd be like, "Oh, well, let me see your board, homie. Let me see that real fast." All it takes is one kickflip, you're fucking your shit up. So yeah, no, I'm an adult now, and I can have one pair of clothing that isn't fucked up like that. I don't know that I do at this moment, but you know,
A boy can dream.
A boy can dream. It's something that maybe I'll do later in the year, because like right now I'm not going anywhere. But maybe like later in the year, like maybe summertime, maybe we're gonna go out to dinner once or something. Maybe we'll catch a show, night on the town. Maybe we'll be able to do that. Right now,
Hopefully.
scheduling trips to the bathroom, being like, "Hey babe, I'm gonna go pee right now. Dogs are gonna freak out. It's gonna be animals is gonna bark. Okay, so be prepared." That's what's going on.
Yeah, no, every time I see you with a new dog now, we'll be doing something, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna put them over here for a second, then we can do our thing, and you like,
And then I'm
it's
just like-
always just, and there's just some dog in the corner. And you're just like, dude, I just met you like 5 hours ago.
Yeah,
why are you so attached to me already?
Bro, I don't know what's up with these fucking dogs, bro. I don't know why. And I want them to like, why don't you like my wife as much as you like me? Why do you like me so much more than all the other people? It's fucking stupid, dude. I can't even leave the room. Joey's the fucking worst. That fool, like, he'll let my wife like sneak out of the room. Sometimes he'll be looking right at her, and she's like, I'm gonna go, and she'll walk out of the room and he won't do shit. But if I fucking take a step out the door, he goes, he sounds like somebody's beating the fuck out of him. So it's like, oh my God. I don't want my neighbors to think that I'm fucking just beating a dog back there. So they all know like all the dogs and like which dogs. They're like, how's the old guy doing? And I'm like, oh yeah, he's fine. I know you heard him this morning because I had to go to the bathroom. So you meant for the entire time I was in the bathroom, that fool was going, ah, 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 ah. It's like sometimes like if I'll get him in the garage, but I don't like to leave him in the garage. Like if he I want him to be able to go out in the sun if it's a nice day. But if I fucking leave and he can't, like, he ain't got eyes on me and he ain't asleep, like he'll just be fucking screaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh man, but you're fucking you were on the fucking cover of the Metro again.
Dude.
Recently.
If I'm on the cover of the Metro one more time, it's because I killed a lot of people.
Don't say
Or one person. Even if I killed one person, they'll be like, beloved fucking rapper / comedian / dog rescuer Dirtbag Dan is actually a murderer. That's the only way I'm getting on the Metro 3 times. You could fucking. That's what I told my brother. I was like, I grabbed a bunch of stacks because I'm gonna have to kill people to get back on this cover. Real shit. So
Fair
that, I
enough.
mean, I'll tell you what that's led to. a lot more work. It's definitely led to some new fundraising opportunities, and I think people it's raised awareness about what we do, and like, but the reality of like rescue work right now is it's fucked. There's way too many dogs being surrendered to shelters, so the shelters are like super overcrowded. They're not providing any of the regular services that they usually provide to people. So like most of what I'm doing is like just helping people in transitional housing or people who can't afford to get their dog to the vet because they're out of work right now or whatever. Take care of that, and like a lot of these services, a lot of like just fucking vaccines and getting dogs fixed, spayed and neutered, like that shit would be free from the shelter for anyone like who lives in San Jose, usually based on your area code, but whatever, like they do that shit for free, and we have to like collect donations to get that shit done, because if you call the shelter right now and you try and fucking like book an appointment, they don't even answer the phone. Bro, oh my God, there's a fucking gigantic dead skunk in front of my house right now. Like he's like the size of the mixer and the button thing together.
Jesus
like,
Christ.
He's fucking
Yo,
huge.
when I was coming home from work, I saw the largest fucking raccoon I've ever seen in my life, and that fool was just cruising across the street. And I was like,
bro,
it was like that scene from Pulp Fiction almost, because I looked, and then he like almost even looked at me like, motherfucker.
Yo, raccoons do not give a fuck about people. Like I've definitely like walked up on a raccoon and like that fool like stood up like, what's up, fool? I'm like, hey.
Oh yeah,
chill,
no. If
chill.
I'm in kicking distance of a raccoon, it's happening. Like, no apologies. As long as I got my boots on.
I'm not kicking a fucking raccoon. Those things are like little bears. They'll fucking grab you and fucking bite you, and then you'll get the rabies.
Okay, that's fair. It depends on the angle. Then.
I'm not, dude. I remember going camping with my fucking grandparents, and they had like a camper, and they were like, I remember hearing shit outside, and then I was like, oh shit, there's raccoons out there. And I like go to the screen door, and one of the raccoons just went bam on the screen door.
What the fuck?
Like, whoa! I was like,
what
damn.
the fuck?
Yeah, so you know what's funny? It's like most wild animals like see a person and they're like, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. For some reason, raccoons will see people and be like, what's up, bitch? Like, all right, so we used to live on the south side. There was a storm drain right out front of our house, and like raccoons would sometimes fucking like go in there and have babies and shit. And that's like South San Jose, right by the hills, like fucking hella close to across the street and fucking like up the block is the foothills. So you'd expect to see hella critters out there and shit. But I remember we had a cat, and we had fucking cat food in the garage, and there was like a little crack in the garage door, and so the cat can come in and out as it wanted to. And fucking raccoons would fucking sneak in there. And I came out in the garage, and this fool's standing there just like filling his fucking cheeks full of fucking cat food. And he sees me, and he continues to fill his shit, and then grabs 2 handfuls and then runs out of the garage like that shit. Just like so brazen, dude. Like this is the only, and anything else, like if a mouse or any other animal like seen you, they'd be like, ah, fuck, I'm out of here. It's a fucking gigantic person. But a raccoon's like, fuck this, I gotta get 2 more handfuls later. Like fucking raccoons are fucking gangster. But yeah, no, there's a skunk like that big in front of my fucking house, like right in front of my house. Fucking stinks all day. And like it was really bad in the morning. Because the thing probably got hit late at night. They're fucking nocturnal. So it was really bad in the morning. And then like midday, I was like, it's not that bad anymore. And then right when I left the house to go come over here, starting to smell like a fucking dead body now. I'm like, oh God. Yo, 4 of my neighbors have called animal control. Because, that's like, they called me because I'm fucking the dog rescue. And they're like, hey, who do you call to get the skunk? And I was like, call animal control. They're supposed to come get it. 4 of my neighbors I've talked to today have called animal control. This thing has been there all fucking day long. Like they're fucked down there at the shelter. Like they ain't even coming picking up dead bodies off the fucking road anymore. Like,
God damn.
And I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm gonna pick it up with the bag and gloves and put it in my garbage can. Man, fuck that. My garbage can's gonna smell like fucking raccoon or fucking skunk forever, dude.
Yeah, no, that's a whole nother shit.
That's some whole shit. And I got dogs. I got fucking hella dogs
If
in my
it-
house.
It'd
They're
almost
just
be
gonna
better if it
losing their
was
minds.
it would almost be better if it was a raccoon. 'Cause then
Yeah.
it's like, all right, I'll scoop that motherfucker up into the garbage. It just smells funky into a
No,
bag.
I don't know. It depends on how big, because that's just like a big ass dead body at some point. But
True.
either way, like, dude, one time, remember Ollie? God, loves Ollie. Fucking big old Ollie. Whoa, I had a French Mastiff. It looked like Turner and Hooch dog. Motherfucking had swollen paws, so he just lay around all day and just get fucking pet. I love that fucking dog. Somehow, this motherfucker caught a pigeon that was like the size of a football. And he was just running around my backyard with a fucking pigeon the size of a football in its mouth. And I was like, what the fuck
It's the
happened? Like,
dumbest pigeon in the fucking world.
Dude, this dog, his mobility was seriously limited. And, like, my backyard is fenced all the way the fuck around. Like, so it must have, like, just fell. Like, it must have been fighting or some shit and fell in my backyard. And Ollie just said, bah, and he snatched that bitch up. And he was just running around all happy with the pigeon in his mouth. Fucking, I had to fucking, I had to take it from him because that's a dirty fucking bird. And the fucking thing was still alive. So I had to fucking break its neck and then throw it in the garbage can. And that shit fucking stunk. That was the worst shit. And then I had to, like, after they came and got the garbage that week, I had to, like, put Comet in my garbage can and spray it out with the fucking... Dude, I cannot imagine what a horse-sized fucking skunk is going to smell like. Dude, the thing is so big, dude. It's so big. I'm like completely not exaggerating. It's as big as the mixer and that fucking the thing with the buttons together. Like, it's so big for a skunk. It's like Lily's size, and it's like a 40-pound fucking skunk or something. I don't know. Whatever. They chill down the block. There's like it's same thing with you. Like seeing raccoons here. It's like are these fucking things coming from? Because we're not
like where's any sort of fucking wildlife you're
wilderness.
Hiding in,
We're so many
Where are you
miles.
hiding?
Like right here. You're so many miles.
Well, that's like there's like possums that'll come in and out of my backyard, and I'm like, where the fuck are you, evil bastards
Those
from hell?
motherfuckers-
I hate fucking possums.
It's funny because those are like not only are like they the least like harmful of all of the animals.
They just look the worst.
They're the least threatening. They're the least harmful. Like they don't really carry diseases like rodents, so they don't not like rats and shit like that.
Did not know that.
They're fucking I think they eat like bugs and shit too. So like they take care of shit that like it's not bad to have them around. But like either way, like those things see you and then just pretend to be dead. Like they don't want funk.
Shit.
They don't want funk to such a degree that they'll just like lay on their back and be like, whatever, dude, I'm done. But I agree, they're fucking hideous looking. But like a compared to a fucking like a raccoon or a fucking skunk, like a skunk will fucking spray your ass. A skunk will be like, if you get too close, they will fucking spray you. And I've seen these skunks, like where this giant ass one came from. Like there's a field down the street from my house that's like between two of the duplexes. And it's like one on almost every block. I don't know why they don't have a house built there. It must be some like fucking thing with the land, or it's like where the water,
some weird paper fuckery.
I had something, because property's worth so much. I can't imagine why there's like these big like plots of land on each block.
Yeah, there's a couple of them on that fucking on your block.
Which is
and
like,
it's just weird. Yeah, because
and
it's like there's like hella houses there and shit, and then all of a sudden it's just
one gap. Yeah, I don't know. There must be some like water company shit or whatever. But they feed the cat, like the feral cats will like chill in that little area, and people leave cat food out there for them. No. So the fucking skunks are like, oh, hell yeah, we eat cat food too. Fucking, I'm all about that shit. And I've been walking the dogs. And when I had Baz, I used to walk Baz at night, and I was coming around the corner, and I seen eyes, and I'm like, oh, what's that? And then I seen the fucking tail come up, and I was like, oh shit, come on, Baz, let's go. Fucking, if I would have quietly walked up on those bitches, Baz would have certainly fucking tried to take a chunk, and we would have both got sprayed the fuck up. I've never been sprayed by a skunk before.
I haven't. I hope that's not an occurrence in my life.
I hope that never fucking happens to me ever.
Smells awful.
Yeah, I've like seen like
there is this.
I think just dead bodies. I think dead skunk is like the closest I've ever come to like having to smell a skunk, and that shit is gnarly.
For a while, I was living with this ex of mine's family, and they had this dog, and we were like out in Oakdale, so it was like hella country, fucking farmland ass shit. And their dumb ass fucking dog went up straight to a skunk and got sprayed. And he came back, and the fucking house just fucking smells so fucking bad. And we had to like Google a bunch of shit on how to fucking remove the smell. We had to like fucking just bathe them for fucking like hours.
They always said like tomato
Yeah.
sauce or whatever was always a thing I would see on like sitcoms and shit. Also, someone pointed out to me today that there's always like there's an episode of every sitcom ever where the dad threw their back out.
Yeah, who was saying that?
I don't know, but that's
I
right.
saw
Somebody
that-
said that. I was like, damn,
someone within the battle rap world said that too.
That's very accurate.
And I was just like, oh yeah.
I've certainly watched an episode of every show where like just the whole episode is just like my bad.
It might have been like Johnny Storm or somebody like that, because I was just like, yeah, it's pretty fucking true.
It's accurate. It's accurate as fuck. I'm like trying to get to where I could touch my toes. I almost want to go to fucking physical therapy for that shit. 'Cause I like my rubber band in my fucking body. Like if I was a GI Joe, it's like too short or something like that. I can't fucking.
No, I can't either. Like
I can't. Get, I'm
I,
sick. I'm
I
like
kind of can.
I'm like
but-
6 inches away, like fucking struggling.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Like I can, but like something about like the way my legs just work. Like at a certain point, they just kind of want to like bend or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, no, exactly, right? Like you can't like keep them like
I can't just keep them straight,
straight.
and go completely straight and go all the way down.
Homie, I swear when I was
Which
a
is
kid,
weird because I do a bunch of like shit now to where like I still can't really. But I also do like I don't even really care because I do like the whole like downward dog fucking yoga pose or whatever when
damn
I'm stretching
fool,
and
you be
shit.
getting downward dog with your boyfriend
getting
and shit.
fucking downward dog,
Oh, fuck, bruh. Nah, that's cool that you're getting in touch with your fucking homosexuality. I think that's fire.
For doing yoga? Just for doing some yoga poses and the stretches, I'm homosexual.
I'm gonna
now?
say yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah. I'm gonna throw.
I'm not doing all of the yoga. I'm just experimenting with the yoga.
The thing. It's only because you're doing it with your boyfriend and shit. If you were just
No,
doing
I'm
it,
doing it by myself.
All
You
right.
said a boyfriend.
I mean, I figured if you were doing yoga that you were doing it with your boyfriend.
See, that's what I'm saying. Why is it gotta be gay if I'm just throwing a little yoga into the stretch routine?
fuck.
I
Fuck.
work a physically demanding job. I need to keep my back right. Fuck.
Damn. Yeah, me too. That's my whole thing. Is like I gotta be in shape now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be fucking one of those old guys that's just hella vascular
I want to
with
run
hella
a
fucking
marathon this year.
gay. You know what? The really like I swear to God, like if aliens come down and they see like people working out in gyms, that's the shit where they're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is the dumbest. This is the dumbest race species of things that ever existed. Homie, they're in a building. They pay to go to a building to lift heavy things up because it makes their muscles bigger. I know it's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. That's what they're doing. That's the aliens having a conversation with each other.
Greg.
Can you look at this? Come over here and look at this. These fucking idiots are paying to go to a place to pick up heavy things. Watch the guy he runs. He just runs in place. He doesn't even get anywhere. He's just running in one place. Yeah, no, that's the dumbest shit in the world. You could just do stuff. Yeah. It's darker now.
It's darker now.
what is it?
It was cool for a while. We looked professional for a second. What are you gonna do?
Well, I could take my shirt off and it'll get a lot brighter in here. You know what I'm saying? Because your boy
It's pale.
luminescent. Just like, why wouldn't you just build something or like move a pile of dirt from one side of your yard to the other
Not
side
all of us
of the
got
yard?
dirt, dog. Some of us live in apartments and shit. Some of us broke.
Go move somebody else's dirt. They would appreciate it.
I got jobs and shit. I
That's
just
and
gotta
you
go
have
move-
a physical job. Why would you have to go exercise?
Well, I'm not saying
you
me.
literally lift up heavy things and walk
I'm
around
not saying
for a
me.
living.
What if I was somebody that worked in a dumb job? I gotta go make time now to go move someone else's dirt.
Look, that's how we know that the world is ending. Because most of the ways that you would make money in the world
are useless.
are
as fuck.
useless as fuck. Like that's when you know, like it's like everything is flipped on its head. Used to be like if you were just the biggest dude, you could just have whatever the fuck you want because you could take it, and that is a pretty logical like
course of action. It's like, oh yeah, got the guy's bigger. I got to give him my stuff, you know, my bitch, my food, all the things. But then now it's like you could like do voiceovers for TikTok and be a millionaire. Like homie, comet's coming. World's gonna end pretty soon. Cause and like you could be the biggest guy in the world and you know, like it doesn't matter because you can't take anybody's shit because
But it does matter.
they'll
'cause
call the
bitches
police.
like it. So before the comment comes, at least
they'll like that
you
you're
might get your fucking dick
because you're
touched.
big. No, you're right. You're right. Good point. Good point. I mean, it's still all about getting your dick touched at the end of the day.
Yeah,
So,
if the comments come and get your dick touched.
yeah, I'm with
It's
that.
my life advice. Or your lady dick touched.
We could get you get your lady dick touched. I think that's good. That's really it's good to be all inclusive.
Yeah, 2022 and whatnot.
Did we talk about how we're not giving this to anybody?
We did, but I think we should reiterate because we shouldn't give it to anybody.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I'd give it back to Andrew
were
and Kyle.
about-
Those are the
I
only people that
think-
could have it. Is Andrew
I think
and
that
Kyle.
is the right thing to do.
It's just to give it back to Andrew and Kyle. It's just to show up at
'Cause
their
that
house
shit
one day.
cost a lot.
Hey man, here's your belt back. They're gonna be like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Wear it, you know, to take it to parties and stuff. You could do what I've been doing. I just been wearing it.
I've been like disaster fucking Filipino bitches wearing their botched title belt. Like the king of the Dodgers.
This fool's just been just damn fool.
What battle
many-
was that when he's just like, because that was the promo for it when he was just all, he's like, this fool don't even fucking rep king of the dot. He's like, when I was the champion, there's videos of me fucking Filipino girls with the king of the dot chain on.
Yes. 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 Disaster once told me that like because I hadn't had threesomes in all of the places that I had traveled to, that I had not really traveled to those.
I mean,
I was like,
fuck.
damn. I was like, fuck. I thought, dude, I totally thought I went to the Philippines, but I guess I didn't. And he was like, no, you didn't even have a fuck threesome there? Dude, no, you didn't go. Like, all right, fuck. Oh, that sucks, man. I really thought I went. I was damn near convinced. Oh shit. Yeah.
I think there's an argument there, but
You got rap battles coming up.
we do, but I didn't have no fucking prep time, or I didn't prep right. So I got the pictures, but February 26th, we got 3 battles. It's at the factory. March 5th, we got 6 battles. That's the
I
following
tried to book a
weekend.
couple battles. There was like a point where I
Yeah.
was like, I'm gonna try and book a couple battles, or like a battle or whatever, and I was down to come out and fucking film and shit too. But turns out you can't book battles like 2 months in advance anymore. You have to be like 3 months to 4 months in advance.
Yeah,
3 to 6 months in advance
s-
to book battles for these fuckers.
I said online, I was like, you don't need more than a month, and people were like, nah, you tripping. I'm like, am I though? Like,
I mean, I guess like
I mean, maybe scheduling wise, but I'm talking about like writing wise. Like,
no, absolutely.
as far as
not.
like coming from conceptually, like making up 3 rounds and rehearsing them and go a fucking month, or at least like 6 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. The world ain't even like we can't even have real venues and shit.
Yeah.
So at the same
It's
time,
hard.
I'm like, I'm not eager to like fucking try and put on an event if you know what, it's fucking January. I don't want to be in the parking lot in fucking January, you know what I mean? That shit is freezing. And I'm still like, it's 2022 January. I haven't got or February now. I haven't got COVID yet. Like, homie, I'm out here dodging bullets. You know what I mean? Like, if I could be the one human being, everyone's like, oh, you're just gonna get it. It's like, no, fuck you. You get it. You get it.
You get it.
I don't want to get it. I don't want to ever get it. You know what I mean? Can I just be the one guy that doesn't get COVID? So, yeah, I'm gonna try it. Now I'm definitely gonna get fucking COVID. Fuck! I just jinxed the fuck out of myself on camera. Oh. You should have done a Don DeMarco, actually, but whatever. I'll accept it. Shots are fine.
I don't know.
I better not.
Felt
I
like
mean,
something needed to be there.
I've been taking
been eating and exercising and fucking I've had the vaccine, and then my wife's like, "Oh, we got to go get the booster." I'm like, "Oh, fuck,
Yeah.
man, really? We got to do that shit?" It's I don't look. I don't have no opinions about this shit. I'm definitely like, I think that anybody that has an opinion about it either way is a fucking moron. That's my opinion about it. I think.
I think ultimately it's like it doesn't kill you. Like as far as the vaccine, like people are like, I mean, I guess there's like special fucking conditions and shit like that or whatever the fuck. I don't know, but like
I know if
like
you argue,
by and large, I was in a long line at the hospital. I sat down, they gave me a shot. I sat there for 15 minutes. I was cool. I went home. To where it's
Yeah.
like, fuck, man. Like, is this what we're fucking?
I just don't care. Like I don't
That's what I'm
care
saying,
if
like-
it was dangerous and going to kill me. I wouldn't care. I literally needed it to save dogs. Like I wouldn't have been able to get into buildings
Yeah.
or like have conversations with the people that I needed to have conversations with in order to like get dogs rescued to the vet, etc. Right? So like I couldn't do my job without doing it. So I'm not gonna fucking like do what people like to call research, where they go on the internet and fucking confirm their own biases or whatever, fucking, or I'm not gonna like waste my time trying to figure out whether or not it's good for me or it's fucking bad for me. It really don't fucking matter. I don't have a choice. I'm just, if I want to fucking operate as a business, I got to do this shit, so I'm gonna do it. And but that's why, like with the booster thing, I'm like, damn, they didn't tell me I have to get a booster. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like maybe I won't go rush to get that motherfucker because nobody's like, you have to get this or else you can't go into this.
Well,
but as
some
soon as they
places are
fucking
starting
did,
to do that now.
then I'll go get the
Yeah.
fucking thing. I swear to God, the minute they fucking, because guess what? I don't care. I don't care about my body. I used to do party drugs. Come on. Like the same people, I have friends that be like on their like anti-vax shit that
Do
like
coke.
still in the fentanyl age. I'm like, all right, man, I guess. It's like if you're really gonna be worried about what you're putting into your body all of a sudden, fuck. But whatever. Like I again, like I don't have a strong opinion about it either way. And even if I knew it was bad for me, if it was like that or like not be able to do my job, like, well,
Yeah.
I used to smoke Belushis up until like a month ago. Like I used to just pack tobacco and weed in a bong and just fucking shoot it down my throat, like in absurd quantities. So to be sitting here like I'm worried about the things that I put into my body would be a kind of goofy fucking thing to do.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I like going to concerts and venues.
I
require-
would like to do that too.
and that's yeah.
Yeah.
To where I'm like, man, I'm not a fucking lawyer. I'm not a fucking I'm not a soldier or nothing like that. Like I'll let people that need to sort that out. Like
It's like that. I mean, if everybody specializes, I'm just gonna focus on fucking rescuing dogs. Like let
Yeah.
me focus on this.
I'm gonna deliver packages and book rap battles.
Fire, dude.
The world definitely needs that.
Fire. You're gonna fucking make sure that fucking Kid Autism or whatever has
Captain Autism.
Captain Autism has a goddamn platform.
Oh yes.
I gotta take my antibiotics.
I thought that was a call. I was like, what the fuck?
No, I gotta take my antibiotics. I gotta get a root canal, and it's on
Oh,
a
that's gonna
fucking
be fun
tooth.
as fuck.
It's on a tooth that has like multiple roots, so I couldn't do it with my regular dentist, and I had to go to some like mobile dental unit
Mm-hmm.
that like does fucking homeless people's teeth. But they're fucking doing it for like $400, so that's fucking fire. My regular dentist like hooks me the fuck up, but like she can't do the procedure there. So it's just hella funny that I have to go from like a hella nice expensive dentist office to a van to get my teeth done because it's too complicated to do at the expensive
damn.
dentist office. I'm like, all right, yeah,
We
whatever.
really are living in a 90s
Homie,
sci-fi
we're all gonna
dystopian
die.
movie.
We're all gonna die hella soon. Like there's so many clear indications that like the world is ending. If like and every day I'm just like, yeah, sure, pull out my teeth in a van. That's what we're doing today. Boop de boop. That's why I'm moving to the fucking middle of nowhere, bro. Oh man, so gonna love living
in the middle of nowhere. Like not having neighbors and having lots of guns. Like that's I see that.
Oh yeah, no, dude, that's how I grew up. Like that's why, like when I'm out here now, I'm like, oh, you guys, shit, we've been seeing this coming.
Yeah. I like that. I like the idea of like not having like not sharing a wall with a person
Mm-hmm.
and then also like being able to like brandish a firearm and no one can see me, so nobody's gonna call the cops.
Yeah, most
you
of the
know what
places
mean?
I grew up at, we would be able to like piss on our porch and shoot a gun.
That's a lifestyle I've never known. I've always lived in San Jose, and there's always been too many people around to do any of that kind of shit. But
I
even
mean, people do that kind of shit. You just gotta be really,
you're going to jail.
yeah.
That's the thing, shot spotters and whatnot. But like, I don't know. Like, it's weird to be like where we are in Gilroy, where we're moving the rescue to. It's pretty fucking close to like the Gucci outlet and shit.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy how like out in the middle of nowhere it is, but then at the same time it's like, yeah, it's fucking 2 miles from a Burger King, so it's not like too out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. The city's just gonna keep moving and moving and moving that way. Like I think I'll end up buying property, probably in Central California because that's where you can get a lot of it for cheap. But god
Yeah.
damn, I don't want to live in like fucking Fresno.
It sucks,
or fucking
man.
Bakersfield or some shit
It
like that. Ugh,
sucks.
I should have fucking be trees and ash. I'd love to live I guess like
It gets hot as fuck too.
more towards SoCal in like that kind of middle of nowhere wilderness. They're like not the shit that's like west of LA. Or like, is that west of LA? No, it would be east of LA, right? Like towards Death
Like-
Valley, like between. There's all sorts of like nice fucking shit that's like outside of like the city in SoCal that seems like it would be nicer than like fucking Modesto or fucking
Yeah.
Ceres or fucking wherever.
Nah, they just got meth out that way. Don't go that way.
But it's fine though. It's fine. Like if you got your meth over there and I got my meth over here, and no one's gonna mess with my meth. I just want a bunch of property because then I could have hella dogs, and I don't know. Like I also like
oh yeah, that is a thing because you can definitely do that out there.
I just want to have hella dogs. I
Yeah.
want to have like an absurd.
Especially since you're already like going to Fresno a lot.
yeah.
I
Oh
mean-
god. Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
So it's the dog problem out there is fucking ridiculous, dude. And if I lived out there, I would have too many dogs, and then I would have a ridiculous dog problem. That's the hardest part about like the rescue shit is like everyone wants to surrender a dog every single day.
Damn.
Like it especially since the article fucking dropped, and I just can't. I cannot take. I have to say no a lot, and like you'll see like courtesy post, or I'm like doing a lot of like middleman like shit for people, like where I'll show up for someone who needs to rehome a dog, and they're gonna foster in place, and then I'll make a post, and then I'll find someone who's willing to adopt, and then I'll come meet up and like facilitate the meeting and like do a home inspection if necessary or whatever. But like I literally can't like process the dog through the rescue because I have I have 7 dogs at my house. 4 of them are mine. 3 of them are rescue dogs. I have 3 dogs with fosters, and one of those dogs is a pregnant pit bull who has at least 4 puppies inside of her. You know what I mean? So like I can't afford to have another dog on my books. So like I have to just facilitate a meeting for people so that like if it doesn't work out, then they got to work it out with each other. It's not like dog comes back to me and then I'm like, oh fuck, what do I do? Because I put myself in that situation too. Like every dog in foster could come back. Shit, every dog I've adopted out could come back because it says in the contract, give the dog back to me before you bring it back to a shelter.
Yeah.
So I have to be prepared to take every dog I've ever adopted back to some degree, and like that's not going to happen. You feel really good about 99% of the adoptions. I mean, and I guess it's been a long time since I've not been 100% sure about like leaving a dog with a person or with the family or whatever. And it's never about like the safety of the dog. It's always about like whether or not I think the person can handle the responsibility that is put on them. And like sometimes, like I'm not giving people enough credit or the dog's enough credit. You know what I mean? I'm like, this dog's going to make this person's life a living hell. And, dogs settle in and then they fucking sleep 18 hours a day. Or I'm like, this person, does not know what they're going to get into. And I'm like, yeah, they actually do. And they're excited about it. And it's, gives them a reason to wake up every day as opposed to fucking, being like a huge burden or whatever. But I'm always stressing that in my mind that like I'm on call 24 hours a day because I have dogs in foster. So like someone could call me right now and be like, "Oh, this dog bit that dog, or this happened, that would happen," and I'd have to fucking just go. You know what I mean? So like that, it's so fucking crazy how much my life has changed from like having little to no responsibility to having constant fucking just being like on the edge of my seat all the time. Like every time I wake up, I wake up and I'm like, oh, grab my phone. Okay. You know what I mean? Like I like fucking to have like a panic look, or I check my email and then I check my Instagram messages and then I check the Facebook messages. And if there's no like urgent fucking then I could maybe rest until someone's got to get fed or walked or fucking take a shit or some shit like that. It's funny, bro. It's such a juxtaposition to how I used to live. Like I fucking, and I'm such a fucking hypocrite. I'm like Peter Pan in Hook, or I'm like Robin Williams. You know what I mean? Where I was like, I'm gonna be a fucking lost boy forever, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm a businessman and I go to work. Like, the fuck, dude? Thought you were gonna be a lost boy forever. What are you doing? I was like, I'm never gonna have a job where I gotta fucking like take shit from people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna have a boss. Like that was something I always told myself. Like, I'll never have a boss. It's like, bro, dude, I have dogs for bosses now. I had a fucking woman in transitional housing accuse me of stealing her dog today after
that's a great story.
after I paid for her shots because the fucking vet wrote on the paperwork that the owner was the rescue for the rabies vaccine. It's like, bitch, that ain't a license. Like, it ain't proof of ownership. It's just proof your dog has got a rabies vaccine. Take that to the shelter. They'll give you a license, and then you own your dog. She's like, you're trying to steal my dog. I'm like, where's your dog now? With you? Okay. Look, I'm not trying to steal it. Like, I literally had to tell this lady, if you needed to give me your dog right now, I couldn't take it from you. I have too many dogs. I wouldn't have a room in my house to put your dog in. What are you talking about? But thanks for accusing me of trying to steal from you after I fucking drove you to the vet and paid hundreds of dollars for your dog to get their shots. Like, you're welcome. Yeah, bro.
It's
like,
so amazing.
I like Dirtbag Dan. Man, I would have told that bitch to go suck on a fat baby's dick immediately. Like in the instant, I felt some sort of disrespect. But fucking, Dan, the president of Adopt My Block, has to be like, listen, that's not proof of ownership. That's just inter-office paperwork. Just lets everybody know that your dog has a rabies vaccine. You got to take that down to the shelter. They'll give you a license, and then everyone will know that you own your dog. But I can assure you, I'm not trying to steal your dog. Have a wonderful day. You know what I mean? And then she don't even fucking apologize to me after they change. The vet changes the paperwork and emails her that along with like the bills of all the shit that I paid for her dog, like for, all of its fucking puppy shots, DHPP, Bordetella, deworming, rabies. And I don't even get a fucking thank you. I just get accused of being a thief for breakfast and then fucking, and then silence for dessert. Fuck.
I just the way you put that.
What?
Get accused of being a thief for breakfast.
That's what I woke up to this morning. That's when I rushed to grab my phone and frantically look at it. I noticed I had like fucking 8 emails because they like the Google fucking our number goes to like emails for text messages.
Yeah.
I had like 8 emails from this bitch talking about like, you're trying to steal my dog. I'm having emotional distress. Like
She really said that?
yes. She
Oh,
said I was
yes.
trying to steal her emotional support animal and she was having emotional stress because of it.
It's like, why? I clearly see that you're having emotional stress.
Yeah, no, I seen that last night. You had emotional stress from 11 o'clock till about 12:30 in the morning.
That goes without saying, man.
now at 7 a.m. I'm going to explain to you how fucking rabies vaccines work and how the licensing of a dog works. And
I'm gonna tell you about my fucking emotional distress.
yeah, that's it. I woke up to my wife talking about what the fuck is this lady talking about, and I was like, oh, you know, crazy bitches, whatever, dude.
So good for her. She got an emotional support animal, and that animal got her a fucking anxiety-filled human.
Rachel was like, damn, I feel bad for that dog. That dog's got too much emotional stress to deal with. Like the dog's got a hard job ahead of him. You know what I mean? He's gonna be if that lady's freaking out, if that lady's seen on a piece of paper that she didn't own her dog anymore and then had a fucking conniption fit about it for an hour and a half, to the point where she's like texting me freaking out. Like, you're trying
I want to know, like,
you're trying to steal my dog.
I want to know, like, how long the gap was, like, from her, like, seeing, like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like,
wait a minute.
She
This
just,
shit
like,
says adopt my block on
she's just, like, sitting at home on her phone. Like, she's probably watching, like, Real Housewives of Atlanta or some shit. She's just like, no.
yeah, just losing her mind, calling everybody. Oh man, so fun. Yeah, that's why we have a Google Voice number, by the way, and that's why these people don't get my actual fucking phone number, because then I would have got
Smart.
a bunch of real ass text messages, and then I might have been upset about it. I might have been if I got woke up at midnight last night to someone who I've like went above and beyond, and even like acted as an Uber for during a fucking pandemic, because you don't have an emotional support animal. What you have is a German Shepherd, and you're not going to get an ESA for that dog. I'm sorry. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, people are crazy with that shit. And even if you do get an ESA for your fucking German Shepherd, like, the bus driver's still not going to let you bring it on the bus. Like, it's not your seeing eye dog. So it's not the same thing.
I hate that shit.
It's not the same thing. But it's like, to get a dog that's like a German Shepherd Husky mix, like it's going to be an 80-pound dog. And then you're like, this is my emotional support dog. So you need to bring that thing everywhere? Like,
You couldn't have gotten a fucking Maltese?
yeah, right? You know, just something, a Chihuahua, something you can fit in your purse. You're like, no, I got the biggest fucking dog possible. It's going to provide. But in the end, like I said, this bitch is crazy. She's going to need all that emotional support. She's going to need 80-pound dog worth of emotional support. Absolutely. That motherfucker is going to have to, he's got some heavy lifting to do. he's going to be lifting some fucking emotional fucking huge free weights. You know what I'm saying? He's going to look like so many stupid humans at the gym.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
What, not that you probably even care, but did you see that fucking, because I see them talking about it, did you see that the fucking URL band event that's happening tomorrow, they copied the fucking blackout format?
Oh, they copied blackout.
Not only did they copy it, but it was kind of like acknowledged from some of the King of the Dot staff, so then that got acknowledged from like URL staff, to where I was just kind of like, I don't think any of y'all want to hear my fucking opinion about borrowing ideas.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
it.
Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, when you
But,
stole it. How about you stole everything from me? How about battle rap? You've stolen everything from me. Every idea, I had it first. How about that? Put that. You know what battle rap is? It's so fucking funny. It's like watching a bunch of dudes fight for their flowers while they're still alive on the internet. It's like a fucking bouquet is just perpetually flying through the air, and a bunch of fucking females are just violently fighting for it. It's like, give me
Fuck.
that fucking, give me my flowers. I thought of it first. You know, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. It's, man, imagine living in a world where you didn't have to list all of your fucking achievements on social media every fucking day. Imagine if you just did things and then people appreciated you for just doing the things that you did. That would be crazy. But no, you definitely have to let everybody know all of the things you've done and how you did them before anybody else in order for them to have any value or merit in the world. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that, like, no idea is original ever. And that, like, stealing, like, especially within the world of battle rap, it's just like, come on, bro. We're all just collectively.
Yeah.
Nobody cares what anybody's doing, really, like, to a certain degree. So, like, to be like, oh, like, this idea is stolen. It's a pretty fucking broad idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, we'll book the battles and not tell the people the battles. We'll just tell them the battlers. It's a pretty broad idea. And I bet you it was done once before Blackout. I bet you some shitty small league did it. Nobody even fucking cared about it. But, like, every idea has been had to some degree. I'm sure there's some, like, form of, they probably had a fucking wrestling event where they had a bunch of fucking wrestlers lined up, but they didn't tell you which ones were fucking fighting. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it came from some other fucking genre of some other thing. Who fucking cares? I mean, like, realistically,
a lot of this shit came from the fucking Smack DVDs anyway.
Yeah,
To where it's like, well, fucking.
yeah, whatever. I don't know. I don't think anybody should be, like, definitely it would have suited King of the Dot better to just, like, let
Sell it.
to just let everybody else recognize
yeah.
the obvious fucking thing that, like, oh yeah, y'all did that shit way first. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to fucking, like, interject and be like, hey, wait a minute, we know we were there. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, I mean, fuck. Look at Ruin Your Day. Like, honestly, battle rap as it is now exists because of the things that Ruin Your Day did pre-pandemic. Like, they created a model that sustained battle rap when audiences couldn't fucking come to events anymore.
Facts.
The Bunker is essentially like, every idea is just like a branch off of that. You know what I mean? Like, much like every fucking podcast and every fucking battle rap media show is just some shit we did on the Dirtbag Dan show, hella thoughtlessly. We were like, let's just do this or let's just do that. And then, like, that little segment of our podcast became a whole show here, a whole show there, a whole show everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. But, like, legit, what Avo was doing, like, pre-pandemic, was like
on the rooftops and
on the
shit.
rooftops, like, create, like, the whole fucking small room shit. Like, he pioneered all of that shit. And then, lo and behold, the fucking, you know, Earth gets shut down because of a fucking pandemic. And that's how battles have to happen. And if they didn't, like, if he didn't already figure that shit out before, man, it might have been a little rougher for URL, King of the Dot, every other fucking league that basically took from his playbook. I mean, URL is the most egregious. They legit, like, had Avocado do the shit, then had a company like Shadow Avocado, and then fucking had Avocado consult, and then just then they didn't hire him anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, literally, like, it's like fucking Dude and Blow, like, meeting the dude's plug. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, fuck. Well, I guess we don't need you anymore. But then, I mean, in the end of the day, these motherfuckers are, like, buying fucking trash cans to throw in the background to make their shit look more authentic. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't fucking...
On the Sesame
You
Street
can't
set.
copy respect, motherfuckers. So, you know, everybody's just stealing from everybody all the time anyways. I think motherfuckers should really just be happy that, like, in 2022, like, these 40-year-old dudes are still getting paid to do rap battles. Like, that's fucking fire. Salute the homies. Do it till you're dead. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, in retrospect, I quit
you know, in 2016, I think, I was like, I don't want to be a 40-year-old dude doing rap battles. In retrospect, it's pretty cool to be a 40-year-old dude doing rap battles. And part of me just didn't think that that was possible. You know what I mean? That like, oh, you had to age out of it. But like, nope. Not at all. In fact, all of the people that I was battling with are still fucking battling today. Not a one of them stopped. I'm the only one that fucking stopped. They all kept doing it. I'm an idiot. Here I am chasing around fucking dogs covered in shit, ruining my nice ruin your day sweater. I could be fucking doing hotel room blogs, eating fucking Belgian waffles, acting like an asshole. This was a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Are we done? We did a lot. We did a lot.
We did a lot.
Hey, it's nice to see you guys. It's been a long time. Fucking Avocado got to fucking drop the hundo on us, just like, bah, put my dick on the table.
That's pretty big. But yeah, we got events coming out soon. I'll fucking have more details on it on the next fucking episode and all that shit.
I'm going to continue to just like pop up here and there when I can. I fucking got no time for fucking anything because I've insanely devoted my life to this fucking dog rescue shit. I dove so fucking far in head first. I'm so deep in the shits now. I don't know how to walk away if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't. I think I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. And then what I've also learned about this is like, I'm starting to like, you know, after the Metro thing where, like I said, we're like, there's more fundraising opportunities and things are popping up. And I'm starting to like be in contact with some of the larger rescue organizations, and they're fucking hitting me up like, hey, can you take dogs? I'm like, no, I can't take dogs. I have too many dogs. I'm like, wait a minute. You telling me that it never gets better? Yes. The answer is yes. It does never get better. You just, though, even if you have more space, there'll be more dogs that need help. It's like, so
the trick is not the bigger trick is trying to get more people to be more aware of dogs than it is trying to like.
Yeah. There's no like solving the problem.
Yeah.
So all you could do is try and like get people to be less of a problem so that there's maybe less of a problem for the future. But like just knowing that like, oh yeah, the rest of my life, I'm going to be doing this shit. And until I just like fucking, I can't do it anymore. That's as I think like that's what happens. You start doing rescue work and then you just fucking let it beat the fuck out of you until you're like one day you're like, I'm out. So I'm sorry, I physically can't do this anymore. And I don't know, like I'm feeling pretty healthy, so we'll see how long we can keep this shit cracking for. Before I just fucking like, you know, either fucking either created something that I could pass off to the future as like, you know, continue the mission, or slip away into the darkness and pretend and just be a homeless person somewhere where there's no responsibility whatsoever. I'm just living on the street, fucking soaking up them sun rays during the day, fucking doing meth and fighting all night long.
Eating
Maybe
Little Caesars at night.
Eating Little Caesars crust, fighting for my life. Exciting. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Yeah, put in things when you see us. Like, what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe before they re-up. Say they don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us. Put in things when you see us. Like, what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe before they re-up. Say they don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us. Hey, I'll roll a chopper out the back, then pull the big out. She think I'm Rambo when I'm shirtless with the stick out. Black on black when we attack, we never stick out. I get to squeeze until it's empty, pop the clip out. You share your business with these bitches, let it slip out. You give your money to that house, so you a trick now. I don't say shit to the bitches, pull my dick out. There you go. First we fucked and when I'm finished, I'ma spit. Shit, my dogs is barking and got the taste for blood. Pop shit, you get your top split, I left them laying, huh? 9 true, you get your mind blue, but what you tryna do? Slide through, must I remind you? I be almost sipping a 40, gripping a 40, I'll let one go up at your face and get distorted, End of the story, it's not important, we celebrate and spin your block up in euphoria. I got magazines for your issues. Activate with the pistol. I'm at your face like some tissue. If I bless you, I won't miss you. Bullets guided like a missile. Now they're gliding through your tissue. Hit your bitch, your friends, your family, anybody riding with you. Little bitch, I walking like I'm God, but I'm a demon to you. Little bitch, I keep the pump on deck, but I ain't cleaning the pool. You feel that barrel bust, you feel that marrow crush. Little bitch, I rock enough gold to make a pharaoh blush. You put them things when you see us, like what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe them for they re-up. Said they don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us. Put them things when you see us, like what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe them for they re-up. Said they don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us.